Hey everybody, this is Pam with Tampa's Creek Garden and More. Sorry, Tampa's Creek Homestead and More. Welcome to the channel. And it's our regular schedule Monday Night Live. We always go live at 9:30 on Monday nights. So come over and sit back and enjoy yourself. Also, for those of you all that's going to catch the replay, I just want to say welcome to the channel. If you're new, I appreciate you. If you're old, I appreciate you. So if you'll hit that like, subscribe, and share button, I appreciate you. If you can hear me and you're watching from the bushes, put a one in the chat. Also, I put the link in for anybody that wants to come up on the panel so we can get this party started. So I got devices open, like so I can really just pay attention. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. I was looking at your video earlier with the little pots that you had. Um, how was 86? I don't know what Rudy talking about, but thank you. Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about the Renaissance grandma. I don't know nothing about that part. My Renaissance grandma, do you know what this thing is saying? This like right here, like I don't know what that means, but hey, how's everybody day going? It's raining here in Indianapolis. It's 64 raining. It was pretty hot today, so I didn't work today. But I got to get up and start in the morning. It was a video I commented. Oh, okay. This is the first time I've ever seen Rudy in here like that. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, tonight's topic is just going to be random chat. We always do random chats when we do um late night chat. So but anyway, I didn't do anything. I took my son-in-law to his doctor, his follow-up doctor's appointment. So everything was pretty good on his end. So I can honestly say, yeah, we can honestly say everything was up and up. Um okay, I guess I'm not saying it on this one, but oh, okay, okay, okay. That's my grandmother's video. I get it now. I get it now. But the video was on 92 and young, which makes us say 86. Okay. I'm following now. I did post a video about my grandmother. So my Renaissance, what you been up to? I don't know who all's watching in the back, but you're the only one that done commented so far in the chat. So I know it's pretty hot up in this room. I might need to open up the window, but I'm afraid if I open up the window, y'all might hit a wind. So, oh, you did some gardening today? I got a book that came in from Baker's Creek. Do you order from Creek? I'm not understanding what Rudy want to count. I'm not understanding what he talking about. So yeah, I'm lost on that, my Renaissance. If you want to, my Renaissance grandma, the link is in the chat if you want to come up. I found a book at Walmart the other day. Magazines have gotten really high. And I paid $12.99 for this book, but it's got some good recipes in this book. So that was the only reason why I bought this book. Hey, it is what it is. So, um, I don't know. My Renaissance, what did you plant today? Okay, give you. Okay, that's fine, my Renaissance. And so me and Mackenzie didn't do anything today. What did we do, Mackenzie? We didn't do too much of nothing, did we? Now I think we watched. I watched a couple of movies, and I watched a cartoon called Over the Moon. So I don't know if anybody into watching cartoons, but since I got this 10-year-old with me, we watch a lot of cartoon and family movies. So I watched a movie called Over the Moon, and then I also watched another movie. What was that movie called? I watched. Over the Moon. I know it was Over the Moon, but what was the other one that I watched? I'm not sure what I watched. I didn't see it. Me neither. I can't remember the name of it. So, with the bingo game, which is May the 5th, until Sunday at 6 o'clock, I'm working on some of the gifts that I was going to handmade as well. Also, I have a couple of t-shirts that I'm actually going to give out as well, but they're a size extra large. So they're large and extra large. So I don't know if that would be a good size because those are the only two sizes that I picked up. I'm not sure if I should have picked up a medium, but hey, I did do large and extra large. So maybe when May 19th come and people can put in a chat sizes, when it's time for me to do the next bingo, then I'll know what I'm working with, because it's kind of hard to say, well, I'm about this, and then the person that wins it might can't wear it, and it's supposed to be a gift for them. So it is what it is. But I don't know. The rain is. I don't know if a lot of people got rain today. Did it rain up there where you were, my Renaissance? I might need to open this window, baby, because it's hot up in here. It is hot up in here, and I was listening to Smokey Robinson the other day, cruising. And I was like, oh, do I really want to play some music on tonight? But I was just waiting to see if a few more people was gonna come in to see if they wanna do a jam session or just a chat session. So I'm not sure on how that would go. But hey, it is what it is. I was listening to Stay Hall and she gave out some great information on her live. And it really got me to thinking about some stuff. So I'm not gonna share that on this because that's another topic for another day. But hey, sometimes we get in our feelings and make bad decisions after we get in our feelings. So I don't know who that is. My Renaissance, is that you in my back? I don't know who that is. Denmarkin. Hey Jigs, welcome in. Hey, don't hurt the harvest. Welcome in. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody's texting me from this back part. In my back room. I don't know who that is. Guys, I'm sorry. Jigs, give me a few minutes. I have 6 channels open. Okay. Don't let no strangers up. I'm just not coming in. Okay. Because I don't know who that is. They're in my back. He's showing his face. He got headphones on, but I don't know who that is. And I've never seen him in my chat. I have not seen him in any of the other people. Like now, he's not texting in the chat because I got all of my devices open. So I don't know who that is. And oh, he just said he random searching on StreamYard trying to see who's open on panel. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you in any of my lives or on my stream, so I don't want to open up that right there. My Renaissance and Jax, he said he subbed to my channel. And hey, my Renaissance, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, he's in the back. Well, he didn't left off, but he was like he subbed to my channel and he's showing his face,
I'm
but
good.
I've never seen him. What you say?
It don't matter. If you don't know him, it don't matter if he subbed or whatever. If you don't know him, you don't let him up.
Yeah, I've
If you
never
didn't
seen
invite,
him.
if you didn't invite him, don't let him up.
No, I didn't. You know, I ain't invite nobody. Nobody but my look. Nobody but my regular crew.
Right, right.
Hey, Miss Stephanie, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what your channel
Hey
about or
everybody.
yeah. How you
How you
doing today?
doing, Mr. Harvest?
What's that beautiful picture in your background?
This the same one I had the other day.
Oh, I like that. Was that hand painted or did you buy that?
I bought it.
Okay, I like that.
I don't even know who the characters are. I asked my family. I figured I was just so old fashioned that I didn't know who they were. So
Hold
everybody I
on.
asked, they was like, I don't know. Oh,
Move over. Oh, I know who that is. That's Encanto. That's
who?
Mirabelle. Encanto, the movie Encanto.
Oh, okay.
The little girl that's in the middle, her name is Mirabelle. That's her grandmother. Her
Who
sister's
are?
in the purple. Yeah, that's Mirabelle. That's the
Oh, okay.
grandma. Mirabelle mom is to the other side of her with the green dress
There,
on. Yeah.
right
And
there.
then
Oh,
yep,
okay.
the lady in the purple and in the blue and the white, those are her sisters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And who is this man?
Isabella.
This man. This one look like a man.
But that's a woman.
Oh
Jax,
my God.
he had a picture up. He had his picture. He had his whole body up there. I could see who he was, but I've never seen him speak in my life. I mean, in the chat at all. Yeah, I didn't mind nobody. I just don't know who he was. I've never seen him. I've never seen him on anybody else's page.
Well,
I
you
didn't mind nobody. I just
well
don't
you
know.
did the right thing, honey.
Yeah, so I mean, if hey, I mean, I'm not taking no chance because you might get up here and then do something else.
Girl, you know what they be doing.
Yeah, I don't got time for that. But yeah, that's a movie called Encanto, honey. Me and Mackenzie done watched that thing 1,500 times, and then the uncle and their name Bruno, and they sing a song talking about
Really?
"We don't talk about Bruno." Oh, I be like, yeah.
Girl, I was never into cartoons. I'm not into Disney. I'm not into any of that. So that's why I wouldn't. If you put somebody up there, I couldn't tell you who they are. I'm not into any of that.
I'm a
Hey
cartoon
Jax.
kid. Hey Miss T,
Right.
welcome in, welcome in.
Hey Miss T.
Baby, I know cartoons for galore. I'm a cartoon person. I can sit there and watch that all day.
No,
Oh,
I can't. No, I can't.
I can. Yeah. But the guy had his picture, he had his picture and he had his face. He was showing everything. He had headphones on. It's a Caucasian guy, but I've never seen him.
you did the right thing, honey. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. So hey.
Hey,
And
Miss T.
anyway.
If you don't know him and he's come up, if he's not actually physically moving or nothing,
He was moving. He was moving, and then he started typing me in the chat saying that he's from Denmark. He subbed to my channel, and he was just saying who was on StreamYard.
what he said his name was.
Denmarken.
Did somebody Google to see if he had any subs?
Right, that's who I'm trying. It. I don't see him in the chat right now.
No, he wasn't typing in the chat at all, but he's looking. I'm guessing he was at one of the Bush peoples.
Yeah,
I mean, if he's still
Well,
watching,
it,
tell him
did you
tell him to type something in the chat.
Denmarken, if you still watching, sir, type something in the chat so I know you're a real person, and then I don't mind letting you come up on the panel. But he might not be watching. He probably got mad and left because I don't see him up here no more.
That's fine.
Yep. So, yep. His name, it's Denmark Andy. Denmark Andy.
Yeah. Oh, the bird.
I got a project to do, my Renaissance grandma.
what is it?
I got something. I had called Miss Alice today and asked her if she had an extra beehive because I wanted to do something for her to the actual beehive. And she told me, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to video it so I can show y'all what I'm actually doing. Hey, Sweet Thumb,
Oh,
welcome
okay.
in. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Sweet
Then
excited
Thumb,
about it.
Miss
So
T.
is he Caucasian, chubby with glasses on?
the guy that came up there he didn't look chubby. He didn't have no glasses on.
Oh, okay.
But
Then-
I don't think he's still up in there. So hey, it is what it is. Because I've never seen him type. Um, the only person that came in here typing was that Rudy something with autism.
Yeah, I see him still in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I see his name in here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only person came up on my end, started chatting, and he talking about the video. He commented on the video 92 and young, which was about my grandmother thing. So I don't know who that was.
Well, we ain't gonna worry about it no more. Get on with your show, young lady.
Facts,
And
facts,
and
facts.
uh
So
and let me tell you this much: in case if Microfarmer come on tonight, you can't dog him out no more because he did order some honey today, and he want me to make sure I let you know that he got some honey on the way to his house.
Guess what? Guess what, bro? He got to do a video tasting that honey.
I'm sure he will. He
And
might even
then
put some.
I know.
He might even put
Oh,
some in his grits.
oh Lord. I hope not. I hope not. What did you play, my Renaissance? You said she was in the garden today.
I dropped the video.
Okay. Was it the ones
I
with the
actually
pots?
did, huh?
I said the last video I saw was the ones you were showing with the pots.
I did my, it's called the 2024 Spring Garden Tour.
Okay, I watched that one. Was for
Okay.
today?
Well, that's what I dropped that yesterday, but today what I did was I taken all my hydroponics out and
Okay.
put them out there, but the ones that was going to seed, I still have them in here because I want them to continue to go to seed so I can harvest them.
Hey,
Yeah, I got
Gardener
a lot of stuff
99.
that went to seed.
Oh, I can't wait to learn how to do that. Well, look, I can't wait to start growing. Now, let me ask you a question.
I know.
I
What?
know. I was watching Homestead Heart video that some of her crops died from the soil that she used.
I think it was the black
Black cow.
cow.
Yeah, it was the black cow. And she said it smelled like ammonia and it
Yeah.
killed her
Right.
crops.
It
So,
wasn't it wasn't fully processed. It was still fresh.
okay.
Yeah.
But is that still uh uh um fertilizer that would be still recommended, or what would y'all recommend for somebody like me that's getting started?
Well, you also got to take consideration that's here in Georgia. You're in Indiana,
I
so
ain't
you
playing dirt in Indiana, so
Yeah, but she's not gonna be growing there.
not at all.
well, okay. If you want to do it that way, you don't know exactly where you're going to in Georgia. So
uh
9 times out of 10, you won't buy it from the same place she bought it.
that's true. But is
Hey, Gordon is
it is a
99.
brand that you would recommend? Do you buy that brand?
I got a bag of black cow for my birthday.
Okay.
Other than that, I use chicken poop, goat poop. That's it.
Garden 99 said make your own compost.
That's
That's what
true
I
too.
do. I don't use any. I don't have access to any animal poop, pet. Anybody poop. So I don't have poop. My God.
The Harvey said she got some black cow today, but she didn't open it because it's raining. Yeah, it's been raining here all day. Yeah, it's been raining. But so what do you use for fertilizer, my Renaissance?
I just use my like the I use like some juice that I make out from leaves and like I always grow stuff every year. No, I don't grow it. It just comes out of nowhere. Like if you all remember that's been with me, remember every year I get that humongous, and they said it's callaloo. But I don't know anything about callaloo, and I didn't grow callaloo, so I didn't feel comfortable with consuming it. So when I grow all of these things that come up out of nowhere, then I put them in compost. And so between that, so I use that super juice, and then I use my 911. And then if it needs something like I make my seaweed water. I showed you, I did a video showing you how I make my seaweed water. I make my Epsom salt water. I make my banana peel water. So I use all that stuff. I don't have any poop whatsoever.
Are you talking about this right here, my Renaissance?
Oh yeah, callaloo. Yeah. Is that red inside of those leaves?
Yeah, it said red leaf amaranth, something like that. I can't pronounce
Was
it. You see?
amaranth. That's what it is. If I use the you know how you use the seek and find where it tells you what the you use the phone to show you what it is. And
Mhm.
it tells me that it's
Okay.
amaranth. But everybody that's from like Jamaica, from the island, they say, oh, that's callaloo, but mine don't have red in it. Mine is just strictly green and it never produces flowers. It
Yeah.
just I mean, it be tall as I am, and I chop that thing down and compost it.
Yeah, I
Well,
got these from the
basically,
library and they ain't have a 2 packs.
basically anything that grow in your backyard that's green, you can use as compost.
Okay.
That's what I do because I'm just not
Um,
familiar with it, and I just didn't feel comfortable, with using it.
hey LGGG and Bio. Welcome in, welcome
Hey,
in.
Bayou,
Hey,
If
y'all.
Sugar,
anybody
and LGGG Love.
if anybody else want to join us, the link is at the top. Um Gardner 99 said I guess he said blood meal. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and
And
bone
bone meal.
meal. Yeah.
So is that like when you pressure cook the bones and then you blend it up to get the powder, or you dehydrating to get
Well,
the
he
powder?
might be he might be talking about purchasing it, but I have made my bone meal just what you said. I
Right.
boil the bones and then I blend them up and then I sprinkle them. So I use my own. Well, that's if somebody in my house is eating chicken. If nobody is around here eating any chicken, then we don't have any bones.
Yeah, I saw another girl, Cassandra, and her channel was becoming a farm girl. She made the
uh,
fish, whatever the fish fertilizer. She do worm
yeah.
casting where she grow her own worms, and then I saw her pressure cook all the bones, and she turned it into the bone meal.
Right.
Yeah.
I- I've got
And I
some.
go
I've
ahead.
got. I've got some bone meal, some blood, some blood meal, and all of that. I got all that crap that I used to use, and then I realized I didn't have to use it, and it's still sitting in my shed in a box. And I was supposed to do a video last year about this, and it's still sitting there.
Okay, so what does the white beans do, Gardner 99? That sounds interesting. What is that purpose?
Let's see.
Don't hurt the harvest. Your phone, you out there in the dark.
You know I'm driving to my job that I don't get paid for, but I'm
Oh,
getting there.
okay.
I thought you could see me, so I better fade on out though. I thought you could see me. I almost ran over 3 people today, so I better
We
Uh-oh.
fade out.
know.
Ooh,
Okay,
huh, you might just
Lord.
want to step back.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
But I really saw you talk about me. She was on the phone talking to me when she did that
Oh
earlier.
Oh
my
my goodness.
goodness.
A hot mess in the
Hey,
driveway.
Janet.
Hey, Janet.
Okay, where's the light? No, that ain't the right light.
How
Hold it
far you
And
now.
from
Tampa,
your? How far?
I also collect a lot of sardines in
Okay,
case,
there I am. There we go.
Oh, there
in
she
case
go.
I can't buy 911,
Okay.
then I will have the sardines.
You mean 511?
I mean 511. I guess somebody need to call 911, huh?
They call 911. Everybody need help in the garden.
Yes,
Don't hurt the harvest.
511.
Don't, Miss Alice.
Yeah.
Janet said she not riding with you to the meetup.
Honey, look, I'm gonna be thumbing a ride. I'm gonna be thumbing a ride because when you get as young as me, your eyes sometimes don't see everything. It's dark out here.
That,
I don't like to come out at night, so I'm
You
looking
saw
around. I'm
that's
looking.
why I don't drive at night.
you
Yeah,
saw
Dude.
that coyote trying to come in your backyard.
I sure do now. I'm looking everywhere before. I can't outrun no coyote.
Well,
I can't.
you better get yourself a 410 then.
Oh, I
Facts.
gotta look. I'll be and shot myself trying to shoot a coyote. Oopsie, I left the light on in the car. Lord have mercy. Okay, well, I'm gonna let y'all go, but I was just saying hey to
Hey,
All
everybody.
right.
Um,
Hey.
I'm trying to fertilize any kind of way I can with banana peels, like you, my Renaissance
Mm-hmm.
grandma, and
Yeah.
just throw it in there and see what it do.
Mm-hmm.
It does
Okay.
well. I've never had black cow. And you see my garden every year, so
It look.
what I do works.
Now I did buy some get some black cow today, but I didn't open it. But cause it's raining. Lord Jesus help me.
Just put a put a little hole in the bag and sniff it. See whether you smell a strong ammonia.
Okay,
Hey,
I'll do that.
CC.
And
Hey, CC.
another
Okay.
thing
Hey, CC.
when
CC
you
be
open
giving me inspiration.
when you open up that black cow, a lot of people just put it on top and they actually plant their stuff in the black cow.
Uh
But
huh.
it's best if you mixed it up with the rest of the soil
Wow.
slash dirt. Mix
I'm
it
a.
all up and like Homestead Heart, the way she was holding it and showing everybody, it won't clump up like that because it has soil mixed into it. And she froze on me.
Okay, I'll be in the bushes, y'all. I'll see y'all. I'll be seeing y'all.
Okay.
All
All right
right.
now.
Well, I've I lost my train of thought.
Come on back to us. Come on back to us.
So my Renaissance grandma, the compost tea is the same thing that you talking about you do. Would that be considered the same thing? You make your own juice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And I go out
Um
there and I get those what's them little thing? I guess are they acorns? The things that fall off the tree, those brown things that sometimes people paint them for Christmas. Is that acorn? What are those
Yeah,
called?
pine
acorn.
I
cones.
put them
No,
in
Pine
pine
there.
cone,
cones.
I
pine
put them
cone,
in
Pine cones.
pine cones. I put
pine
them in there too. They have a lot of nutrition in them.
Mm-hmm.
Gardner 99 said you grind up the white beans, it'll give you nitrogen.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Almost homestead and said, wait a minute. Okay. Did you all see the thing where I seen somebody do the eggshells, but I didn't never see them fertilizer. They just Cassandra, she just take and keep her eggshells and put them in a plastic bag, and then she do whatever she need to do to make mass fertilizer. But I never seen her boil
I get it.
Most of them microwave them,
Yeah,
them.
or
that's what I
sometimes
do.
they put them in the oven.
I got a 2 gallon, I mean a 3 gallon bag full of eggshells that were I dried them out in the microwave and then I just grind them all up and I got a big old bag sitting on top of the refrigerator that I use out there. And plus it was my own egg, so I felt good using
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot to learn. I'm learning, but I really won't get the feel of what you all know until I get my own and actually start. But it
So
Yeah.
that
does help.
so that's why you just keep it to the basics until
Hmm.
Right.
you get some skills, until you get some real dirt under your nails. Just keep it to the basic, and then you can gradually go up. Because I've been doing it for years and years now, but I still try my best to keep everything basic. When they start talking about all this uh, MPK and all this other stuff, only thing I'm concerned, I got some good dirt. I don't,
Right.
the only thing I want to do is I go back there and check out my dirt and stuff. And if I see I got mushrooms and mold and stuff growing in there, I know I got some good dirt, and that's what I go with.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't
And
do
you're
all
gonna
that.
always be learning. You're gonna always learn in the garden.
Yeah.
It's never ending. You're gonna always learn something you didn't know before. So don't feel bad about that, honey, because even the best of the best, which that's not me, because I've only been gardening. I can't remember if this is my fourth or fifth year, but I'm talking about those avid gardeners. They still learning. So don't feel bad, honey, when you don't know something.
Growing,
Almost homestead it. I planted some cucumbers at Miss Alice's house the other day. So I planted 5 different cucumbers. which one of them was lemon cucumber. I don't know what the other one was. It's on the video.
Hey, don't expect it to be grown and edible tomorrow.
I know that.
Give it a few days.
I know that,
But,
but that
but
was
see,
my first time.
that's
That
the
was
problem.
my first time.
That's the problem with a lot of growers when they just start. They expect to plant
Yeah,
it today, eat tomorrow. It's not like that.
yeah,
You have to let God do His process. He's
That's
gonna
true.
bring the rain. He's gonna bring the sunshine. You got to go out there and talk to it and just go through the process.
Cece says she been doing it for 8 years and she's still learning.
absolutely. And
Yeah,
that's why I
so
said we and stuff die on us, stuff die on everybody, and just we just encourage you not to give up. You
Right.
know, the seed don't work out, drop some more seeds, honey. I am the seed dropper. You don't even, you act like you ain't coming up. Somebody about to come on top of your head because I'm dropping some more.
That's it.
so when y'all plant to sweet potatoes and potatoes, is that like a winter crop?
Sweet potato. No, sweet potato is summer.
Okay, but potatoes is a winter crop.
Summer too.
So you can grow both of them in the summer?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
because one season is going, if they take so long, one season is going to run into another season anyway.
Right. Right.
You know, because it takes them so long to do
It's
anything.
it's 120,
Yeah,
125 days, something like that. So hey,
yeah,
season is only what, 4 months. So you're gonna run into the next
right.
season.
Okay. Okay.
And some
Well,
of
I
us
mean,
is not even
I've
four
been doing
months.
my research. I've been doing a lot of research, a lot of reading, looking at a lot of videos, and I'm like, oh, this is so overwhelming.
Oh,
That's
it
because
just seems that way. It's
it,
not.
it's overwhelming because you want to do so much at one
I
time.
know. I know.
You have to set your pace. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm growing the biggest thing that God will let me have. I'm getting ready to go in the clouds because I know I can grow a jack in the beanstalk, and I'm going up in the cloud." No, you need to just grow some little peas and eat and keep going. Eventually, you will get it where you can walk in the clouds. But right now, we staying right here on Earth.
That's true. That is
That's what
true.
makes it so hard for me as a small container garden. I mean, I have seeds of every kind, seeds that don't even grow in zone six because a lot of people, thank you, send you seeds. And so a lot of
Okay.
stuff I cannot grow. So it's really hard for me every year to put all of these seeds in front of me to decide what I'm going to grow because my space is so limited.
Right.
So I can't enjoy a lot of stuff. I have to pick and choose what I squashes didn't even make the cut this year. So there would be no squash. So a lot of things I have to like maybe rotate. If I did it last year, then I'll try something different. Because when you don't have
Right.
the space, you just don't have space.
That's true.
I am a perennial planter. This allows me to breathe. I am also a herb planter because I'm on focus on getting medicinal collection of herbs. Right, LGG?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's one of my main goals. You know, that's the book I got in my cart, Jed. I got
just
that book in my cart.
I saw that book today on my Amazon page when I was
Yeah,
looking
I
for
got
just
something.
them
And
came
I'm
in
like,
books
what
in
today.
y'all
my
trying to
cart.
tell me?
Just came
Huh?
in today.
Yeah, I got mines in my cart too, waiting on the funds so I can get it.
I'm gonna sit there and read and try to get some education and try to take care of myself.
But I've been enjoying this book right here.
Epic?
Big tomato.
Epic what? Oh, tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. And it's got a lot of I did not know it was
I,
that many doggone tomatoes.
I like tomatoes, but as they say, that gives you arthritis.
They do. I
It
know it.
it it it.
I must I ain't ate no tomatoes, baby. And I got arthritis. Oh, Arthur
No,
found me. He found
no,
me.
they
it
mess with it. But hey,
It, it is
I eat it.
it is an inflammatory though.
Hey,
Garden
Gardner
99.
99.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
You know, y'all gotta forgive me. I can't type too good. You know, I'm an old man. I be making these errors when I be typing, so y'all might get a lot of, misinformation from me when I'm typing or misunderstand what I'm saying. I wanted to put my 2 cents in. We talking about gardening and growing, and I've had the opportunity on my 64 years on this earth to live in several locations within Southeast Louisiana. Everywhere that I move is different. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And it normally take me 2 or 3 years to really get in contact with the soil of where I live. It's about building your soil up. We talking about fertilizers and composting. And the best thing we can do is take our gardens, our scraps, dig them in our soil and keep digging them in the soil. I've just noticed I've been putting coffee ground, orange peels and stuff in a certain area, and now it's full of worms. And it's productive.
Right.
Another problem that I have here that I've never encountered in my life. I live in the woods now. Everywhere I dig is full of roots. I gotta take my shears and my chainsaw and cut tree roots. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all over, man. They're all over. So, a lot of times we try gardening, and I look at your garden, J3. I look at yours, Tammy. And man, y'all be looking nice, and I don't want to do it. But it's all about the eco climate, and we have to build up the perfect eco climate.
Right.
And I think one of the main things is being patient and learn how to cultivate and work your soil.
Right.
And with that's all. I just wanted to come on in and say that and try to have people to have an understanding of. You could be your first time gardening and you feel like you failed. It's not that you failed. Conditions aren't right yet.
Right.
But in order for you to get the conditions right, it's trial and error. You gotta fail. You gotta
Right.
fail. Sometimes the failures is our greatest experience. Once we
Right.
overcome them failures and find out what
thank you.
happened, we can rectify it, make it better. So y'all keep
Right.
on keeping on with y'all.
Well, as you said, the right climate. My fruit fort is not the way I want it to be, but that's why I put so much in my fruit forest that something will grow taller, will give something else some shade, which need the shade, and then what needs the sun is in the sun. So I'm still working on my climate area. That's why I'm putting some of everything back there.
Makes sense. Yeah. The things that are gonna grow straight up in the sun, you leave them directly in the sun, and then things that grow in the shade, you put them in that shaded place, and
Right.
sometimes we have to create that shade.
Now,
You know, you
I
gotta
was
create.
I was out there today and I counted over 125 trees and I got about 25 categories.
That you planted?
That I planted.
Wow.
That that
That's
that means
awesome, though.
that means some of them have multiplied themselves. Like the blueberries, I always say I got 20 feet out there. I got 50 I got 50 feet of blueberries out there and they keep reproducing and they just growing and growing. So hey,
That's part of your food forest, ain't it?
yes and no.
Oh,
This
okay.
one is right on the side of the house, but the food forest is
Oh,
further back.
okay.
They tell me blueberries need a low what is it? A low alkaline syrup.
Right. They need acidicity.
Yeah, you got to put a lot of pine
Yeah.
bark, and pine needles and all, to bring it to that certain level.
I throw coffee grinds out there. I did that 2 years ago, and the only thing I put out there now is pine needles. I rake up the pine needles, put the pine needles out there, and I leave it alone. That's it. And
So
that
what does
fella,
the coffee grinds do?
that's part of the acid, keeping it acidity and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be down the road. Yeah, that's gonna be down the road, honey. Because I was listening to you talk about those freeze dryers that you want. I want two of them, Jigs.
You want two of them?
I want 2 of them.
That's $10,000 right there.
I know.
Right.
Especially if I'm living on land off grid, I better do it then.
Well, then that depends.
I,
That
look, I'm
depends on
claiming that thing.
what kind of electricity you got. Whether you make your own electricity or whether you're using the city electricity.
Well, it just depends. My mama told me look for land that has the grid, but I can always do off grid and still be tied into the grid as a backup. So hey, I don't know.
My
But
suggestion
right now
to you
we
would
got
be
to
to
get
take
it.
the time. Don't run out and buy two of them at one time. Get one.
Right.
Learn how that one works
No,
and master
that's
that
not
one.
first. Guard 99. I ain't buying now one of them first. I'm getting me land and somewhere to live.
Yeah, that's the first thing. Your land, not
Right.
without a doubt.
Look, that's an
You know,
investment down the line.
that's,
Uh, for
Cece
for
said,
those
tell
that
me
know,
all your ways, Blueberry King.
for all those that don't know, I dubbed CC the Blueberry Queen today.
Oh, snap. 7 King houses.
Just because she got 1-2 little trees, but they full of blueberries, so she can have that female crown.
I'm waiting on these watermelon wars so I can see about that thing.
Well, they talking about the watermelon war now on another channel, and I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm gonna do some
They
productivity.
said, what was the old saying? Talk is cheap, action is louder.
All right,
Something like that.
because I got some watermelon on the side of my house right now. They're saying, "When you gonna put me in the dirt? When you gonna?" I said, "I get to y'all." I said, "All right, we're gonna grow right here." I said, "I'm gonna get to you." They ain't listening to me though.
My
trying to-
Renaissance, you growing watermelon. Can you grow watermelon in your zone?
Yeah, but last year it got to be the size of a grapefruit, and then the cold kicked in.
Oh,
A couple years before that, I had some nice little cantaloupes, but before they could produce, the cold kicked in. So I'm really struggling with trying to get a full size fruit because that cold says, nah, it ain't happening. But I'm still trying it. If you saw my video, I'm still trying it because I don't
CC,
give up. I don't give up.
CC, that's only in the kitchen. CC talking trash now, but only in the kitchen, CC.
I know Don't Hurt the Harvest got some watermelon. She had some beautiful watermelons from watermelon seeds from Baker Creek that she can't grow here because of the cold.
There you go.
Yeah.
She might have to put it in.
Those
She might
seeds
put it in
gonna
her
be to
basement.
Georgia.
She might have to put it in her
Okay, so
basement.
to you all who are into medicinal, love medicinal, always wanting to learn about medicinal, I want you to look up berberine. berberine. Okay, it is for a lot of things. I mean, it's just no one, no two. I mean, heavily research this and find out what it does. So my
Spell it
doctor
again.
suggests.
Can you
Spell it
spell it
again.
again, my Renaissance?
berberine. Berberine.
Oh, I misspelled it wrong.
You said BER. No, I spelled
BER.
Barney. That ain't right. BER. What else?
BERINE. INE.
Berberine. Okay.
And it also comes in another long word that starts with an X or whatever, but I'm going to stick with berberine because I'm not going to try to confuse you. But if you do see it pop up under, I think it starts with a Z. I didn't know I was going to discuss this, so I would have had it all ready for you. But I just want to tell you about it because my doctor, this is my first time in history a doctor ever suggested I take a herb because it's good for my GI. But I am taking it for GI. It helps with diabetes. It helps with a plethora of diseases. So he wanted me to take the pill, but the pharmacy was out of it. And so while I'm sitting around waiting on the pill to come in, I start saying, okay, I wonder, does this come in a seed? Can I grow this? So while I was researching to see if it came in a seed, I ran across someone on Etsy that sells it. I just got it in the mail today. So what this is, you crush it up. He said you crush 2 to 3 of these inside of your cup. Well, you have to put it in a tea bag and make tea out of it. So if I can indeed use this and still reap the benefits, because I would choose this over pills any day. So this is berberine, but like I said, it comes in another name, a long name that starts with either a Z or an X. So if you put in berberine and another name pop up, you'll know you still have the same thing. But I want you to research the benefits, because this is something that if the grits do hit the fan and you sitting at home and sick, and you might see that it covers so many illnesses, you might find out that this could be something that you could have that would help with something that's going on with your body. So like I said, I wasn't prepared to talk about this, or I would have brought my paperwork in here with me, but I want you all to research everything. Just say the benefits of berberine and you will find. So this would be something good to have around the house in case you can't not get the medicines you're already on, or if something happens to you that you wasn't on medication for, but it will help. It will lower your blood pressure. I think it may help with sugar diabetes. It does help with diabetes. I know that for sure. So research this, you all who is interested in medicinal medication. That's it right there, berberine. Thank you.
Yeah, because you spelled it wrong to me.
B-E-R. No, I didn't. B-E-R.
B-E-R-I-N-E. That's what you told me.
No, that's what you wrote. How many times did I say B-E-R-B-E-R-I-N-E?
I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah. So research this, you all, if you want to.
I'm looking in this book right here, but they got berberis, B-E-R-B-E-R-I-S.
No, that's not it.
Oh, okay then. I don't see it in this book then.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might not be in there, or it might be in one, because you know how stuff come in different names. It comes in, like I said, that other name, and I think it might have another name. But I had already had the pills in the house because I had bought that for someone. I got that one too. Is it in there? It is.
No, I can't find it. I tried to find it, but Yeah.
Okay,
this
in
is
my
a good book for us.
181.
So I will be trying this as a tea, and hopefully it works, because I do not want to take the pills. And the pills are $35. So you know I don't want to take them.
Okay, in my book, they got in this book right here, y'all.
Yeah, the encyclopedia. Yeah.
It's got Barbaris, Vulgaris.
That's the same thing that Jags was talking about.
Yeah, that's what it got in here. And if you got this book, if y'all got this book, it's on page 181. Yep. So I don't know, but I'm gonna look it up some more and do some more research on it.
That one's in the room. I got that one out here. That's in the room.
Yeah, because barbarian is a chemical found in some plants like European barberry, golden seal, golden thread, Oregon grape, some star with a P, and the tree turmeric.
Yeah, it does have turmeric in it, which probably why this color is yellow. See, I pulled it up on the WebMD, and it says berberine is a bitter tasting and yellow colored chemical. It might help strengthen the heartbeat, and it could benefit people with certain
Heart
heart
conditions.
conditions. It kills bacteria. It regulates the blood sugar in your body. It helps reduce swelling. It
Oh, I need this because it help with high blood pressure,
Yeah, I said that it
liver
helps. That's
disease.
it helps with a lot. But see, I'm actually will be taking it because of my GI system. Because
I need it
my
for that
gut.
too.
Yes, but see, it has a plethora of benefits. That's why I want people to research it. And it might be something you just want to have around the house. If you cannot get to the doctor or can't get some medication, this could help you out.
So
You're
how do
welcome,
you prepare
Cecily.
yours?
Well, this I've never had it because I just that's
Okay, so
the
this gonna be your first time.
yeah, this will be my first time because the doctor just recommended me to take the pills, but like I said, they didn't have them in stock. So since I'm waiting on the pills, I said, well, let me see if this is something I could grow. But when I tried to find the seeds, this kept popping up. So I still need to see if there are seeds. But this,
Okay.
because I ended up emailing the man, I said, well, how do you use this? And he said, you crumble up 2 to 3 and you make a tea out of it. So
Oh, okay. I'm most definitely gonna do some research on that because I already told you I want to get up off that blood pressure medicine.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I'm
I
just,
second that emotion.
I know, Jigsaw, but my goal is to become a medicinal herbalist. Um, so I've been. That's one thing that I'm studying to become, but it's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I feel like I ain't got enough time to do because I'm trying to cram everything up in one.
Right, right,
So, but to truly go back to the old ways and live off the land and use
uh-huh,
the herbs and the plants that God intended for us to use to nourish our bodies and treat our bodies is the way that I want to live. You know, I know we got a
uh-huh,
long journey to go. It's not something that's gonna flush out our complete systems overnight, but that's just something that I
right,
want to do. I'll be 48 in May, and hey, I don't know when my time is gonna end, but until then, at least I can change what I put in my body.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and I have for the stuff that we get from the store, for all this medicines and the food, it ain't doing them but killing you.
I know,
No, no,
absolutely.
it's a slow death, so they keep getting paid while you're dying.
That's true.
Exactly.
Gail
Exactly. They
Hall.
prescribe you one medication and it's so crazy because they will literally tell you what this medication is going to do. It's going to shut your kidneys down. Your one eyeball might fall out. You're going to have stomach problems. I mean, it tells you all of this craziness, but they want you to take this pill. And then they have down there, but your doctor feels like that this is, even though it has all of this, that it's best that you take this. It's crazy. It's
Cause it ain't
crazy.
nothing but a money
You know what my
game. It
doctor
ain't nothing
told
but a
me?
money game.
My,
Absolutely.
my doctor told me to start reading. You know how they give you the printout of the medicine, what it may cause and do? and stop doing my
Yeah.
research on the internet. So don't worry about that. If I give it to you, it's good. And I don't research stuff and went back and
Really?
brought information to him. He said, man, I've been to medical school and seem like you know more than me. You know, and I'm not trying to brag, y'all. I've been retired June the 1st, it'll be 5 years. I retired at the age of 59 and a half. I'm about to make 65, and I haven't took any of their medication. I don't take high blood pressure medicine no more. I don't take cholesterol medicine. I don't even must take a Viagra, and I could be freaky sometimes. But I do not use what they use. And I think the
Oh,
best thing for us is
Oh,
to do some earthing. You know, put your hands and your feet in that soil, work in the soil, get that vitamin D from the sun, you know, and eat your fruits and vegetables raw if you could, and you'll be all right. You don't need none of that. And I think I'm doing good. Now, I'm not trying to boast and brag, and I'm hoping I just drop dead tomorrow telling y'all this, but it's been at least 5 years since I took any of their medication, and I feel better. I do better. I check my pressure. I check my A1C. I was diagnosed as a diabetic at one point. And the last few times I let them people check it, they said, oh, you got it under control. You know, just doing the natural things, man. You know, eating natural fruits and going, get your behind up. Don't be lazy. Go out there in the sun and dig in that dirt, you know, and get all the minerals out the soil. They got iron, zinc, copper, and all that works for us. We go back to nature, we'll be all right and stay away from technology and all the foolishness.
true.
Yeah.
Gail said her
Gail,
sister
that's
is.
true. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna
I
read it,
just
but you
wanted
could.
to. No, I just wanted to confirm her other conversation where she said that it's part of Golden Seal. Golden Seal. It is. It is part of Golden Seal is berberine. So yeah, that's correct. So you go
Who
ahead
is
now.
who is Tamia?
Talia?
Tamia.
Where you see that at?
It's
Oh,
highlighted. It say,
Tamala.
who
It
is
says
Tamala?
Tamala. Tamala. I
Gail
don't know.
Hooper said Tamia.
But who is Tamala?
I think she's trying to say Tampa.
Oh, my
Oh, she
bad.
probably is. Yeah, that P didn't come out.
Oh, okay. My bad, Gail. I can't see with these bifocals. Then they got the nerve
Yeah,
to
I was
give
just
me
telling
no
y'all, that's
line.
why I came on here because of typos.
Nah,
It's probably
bro,
autocorrect.
you said you 64.
Yeah, I'll be
You say
65 in September.
65.
Oh, and you
I'll be
retired at
65.
age 50. You retired at age 50.
59.
Oh, Gail,
59
no
and a half.
problem. I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
messing
okay.
with you, but I
I
didn't
thought you
know
said
who
And
you
the
you
only
retired at
was.
reason,
50.
no, 59 and a half. I was able to retire about the age of 34, 35 because I had a 30-year and out plan on a job that worked. But then
Oh,
they kicked in with a 401k. And if I would took the 401k before I made 59 and a half, man, it would took 30 to 40% of my retirement.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
had to stay till I was
exactly.
59 and a half to get, 90% of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
And
was
I feel blessed. How
I
many
was
people
just trying to figure out
can
the
retire?
math because I heard you say one thing and then you said you were retired for 5 years. I just had to get that straight in my head. That's all.
If I retired at 59 and a half and I'm 64, that's 5 years, right?
No, I thought you said you retired at 50 because I was about to say I
No,
retired at 50 and you're only 1 year older than me.
all
Gail
right.
says
So
she's
then what I
73.
said,
She
you
won.
misunderstood what I said. I
Right,
said 59
right,
and a
right.
half. I didn't say 50. All right. Be cool on
That's
that.
why I said I was trying to get the understanding.
Yeah.
Gail,
And believe me, I worked all my, I've been
listen,
working since I'm 5, 6 years old. Shit.
Hey,
You know?
Gail
Start
Gail,
paying
Hooper said
income
she's
tax at the age of
73.
30.
She won. Okay, you
yeah,
won,
she
Gail.
won. She won. Jegs, you 63. That was Cece said. But
Yeah.
Gail, you said I have very good books. I'm a firm believer in getting books because if the internet crash, at least I can open up a book. That's just me. And I tell everybody get you some books, some know-how-to books, some garden books, some whatever books you feel you need to get them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and do your search and do your research. A lot
Every
of people
kind
say
of book.
research, and people swear by the Google, but they got a whole lot of more search engines than Google. And Google is censored. They trying to ban TikTok because they kind of like give you freedom of speech. So we got to go beyond what they tell us on here. Everything they tell us and you read on Google and the internet ain't the truth. That's why they call it research. You search and research and research, and find different multiple streams to get your education from. Don't rely
Do
on
they
one source.
still sell encyclopedias?
Nah,
I would love to
you,
have me
you
a
will
set
you'll
of.
luck up to find one in a Goodwill.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
love to
thrift
have
store.
one.
Yeah.
Gail, look under Thrifty. What's the name of that Thrifty Books and see how much
Thrift
it is under
books.
Thrifty Books.
It's called
She
Thrift
said
Books,
she.
my Renaissance.
Oh, okay, Thrift. She said that. Hey, Nikki. She said she looked it up, but she can't afford it. These books are very expensive. They are, but I would look under Thrift.
Gail, it's this app. You just download to your phone and they got cheap books for the low low. Hey Nikki, welcome in.
How you doing, Nikki?
That's the one you talking about, ain't it, my Renaissance?
Which one?
That Thrift Books.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh baby,
I just wanted her to try somewhere else to see if she could find it cheaper.
yeah,
Right.
I found a
I
couple of
just
those
bought
books
one from
off of
there.
there.
Forgot to look there.
Sweet Thumbs, how you doing, bro?
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna drop down off of this panel, y'all, and let somebody else come up. Enjoy talking to y'all. I
Hey,
gonna
good
leave
seeing
out,
you,
but I'll be back
99.
later.
Hey,
Good
Much love,
Sweet
seeing you.
man.
Now I
Thumb.
know who I'm talking to when we talk about 99.
99. I'm going to 99.
99 told me I wasn't country enough. Because I don't eat nothing. Sweet Thumb and Cece say they gonna take my country card from me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, thrift books. I've been doing thrift books for so long. And then if you buy so many, you get free points and you get free books.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I only ordered from there once in my life.
Oh, baby, I order from them all the time. I got me an account set up. And the more
No, I
you
ordered from
order,
them one time.
yeah. And you get free books if you order from them. Like if you buy, say for instance, if you buy about $50 worth of books, you could get points to
Mm.
get free books. And out of those $50 worth
Okay.
of books, some of those books will come free.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I'll check them before I go on Amazon to see what they got first. And if I can't
Right.
find it on Amazon, then I go. But they got plenty used bookstores around me that I'll pop in, or go to the Goodwill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What?
So what you say, Jigs?
The Goodwill is good. That's where I got a Bible from 1926. And I was always wanting to get the oldest Bible you can. And I ran across this Bible from 1926. I said, I'm keeping this.
I know you is. That's rare. What's that Bible that I want to get? It's the 1611. Is that what it is?
Uh,
1611. Yeah, it got
is that a
1611
seven?
on.
Is that a 77, something like that?
Yeah. It's an older Bible,
Right. It's
but
one of the
that
first
Bible is
translations.
that Bible is expensive if you buy it now.
You're right, because
I be want
they don't want you to know the truth. Even in
That's
these
true.
books that you make now, there's a whole bunch of errors in it.
That's true. That is true. My Renaissance grandma need to give me that picture behind her. Look, I just started naming every character up in that doggone picture.
You did, girl. You knew everybody. I only bought it because it was colorful.
I
I didn't know
love
who any of
Encanto.
them was.
Look, me and Mackenzie, when we watch it, honey, we know all the words to every song in that movie.
I bet y'all do.
Yeah, we do, honey. But I mean, that's me. I've always been a cartoon type person, so I like my cartoons. I find peace watching cartoons,
All right.
Mhm.
especially Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. The old Looney Tunes and old Tom and Jerry. Yeah, I find peace in that.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever rocks
Different
your
folks,
boat.
but different folks. That's right.
That's it.
I don't know if y'all ever did it, but back in the day when you eat your cereal and you sit at the table and you read and play the puzzles on the back of the cereal box.
Cereal box, yeah.
My granddaughter didn't even know they had stuff on the back of the box till one day she looked at it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Mackenzie, you is old.
Um,
Uh Garden 99, ain't nothing wrong with Nightbox. He don't want you spamming capital letters.
when I gave up comic books and all that stuff, I used to wait for the Sunday newspaper. They got the
Oh
cartoons
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I still did it. Back at like before I stopped throwing newspapers, I used to get the Sunday paper just for the comic. I ain't do it for nothing else, just for the comic. Like I still collect comic books too. So hey, I'm kid at heart. Like Popeye, the old Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popeye's one of the ones that get me start eating spinach. Oh, because it's
Yeah.
good
Not
for
and
you.
and now they say spinach is
Jay
bad for
sounds
you.
just like
That's it.
Don't Hurt the Harvest
It's
gave
a,
me some spinach out her garden the other day.
If you notice, all the stuff that's good for us,
yeah.
now they tell us it's bad for us. Like
I
Exactly.
hear.
Well,
you,
they say spinach is too acidic for our abdomens.
you remember when you go in the restaurant and you see kale all on the salad, it's just the dressing of everything. Folks didn't
Yeah.
eat the kale back then.
Oh
Now
yeah.
people
Yeah.
love
It
kale.
was the garnish. The garnish.
Yeah, it was the garnish. Now,
Yeah.
now it's the meal.
It's a good meal too.
I've
Yes,
never had kale.
you know that kale.
Mm-mm.
Girl,
I've
you gonna
had
lose
spinach
every
before.
card ever.
I know. I've
You
never
ain't gonna
had
have no
kale, but I've
cards
had
left.
spinach because I like cooked spinach. I like raw spinach. It doesn't matter. I like spinach, but I've never had kale. See, like I said, until I got into this garden group, garden community, half of the stuff that y'all talked about, I'm lost to it because I've never heard of any of it. Like
That's
I've
Wow.
never
because
heard of, huh?
that's because when you were growing up, you were deprived. You didn't know
Yeah,
what
my girl.
you didn't know what the soul food was. You just had a recognition of what soul food was. You didn't get to taste it.
You a story because my grandmama ain't nothing but the epitome of soul food. She had 92, boo boo. Get your life. My grandmama had a garden and fruit trees and all that type of stuff. It was
But you
just
wasn't
certain
eating.
things I would. Oh, I ate the vegetables. I ate that. I wouldn't eat the meat. If it wasn't chicken or turkey or beef coming out of package and I saw her open it, I wasn't eating it.
Well, pig is good. But pig was good back then, and if you raise your own, it's good now.
Mm-mm. I ain't eat no swine.
I say if you raise your
I
own.
ate it when I
Either.
was younger, but my uncle he ruined me on swine. He said, "Girl, why you eating that pottage meat? That ain't number cat tongue." So I was
Mm.
like, I'm done. Cause I used to like pottage meat and house sauce, hot sauce. I used to tear
Uh-huh.
that up.
What is potted meat?
Look like the
Grind,
cat
grind up
tongue,
meat. Grind
grind
up
up
meat.
meat,
But what meat? What
the
family of meat
leftover,
did
the
it come
It
from?
is
the
mixed off. It's mixed. It's a mix of meat. It's
Uh,
just like spam. The same stuff. It's just that one is soft and one is formed.
yeah, and I used to
gotcha.
eat that all the
Yeah.
time. But
Now
I stopped eating pork
Spam?
and what? Yeah,
spam.
spam.
When I was up in New York,
Oh,
when
that's on
after
you.
church, I would take my 10 cents. I go over to the diner, sit at the table. And I told the dude, give my pig feet. You get a whole pig feet. I sit right there, give him my dime. I sit right to eat that pig feet. I eat it all except for the bones. Wipe my mouth off and go back to church for regular service. You couldn't pay me to do that now.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
never
well,
heard of potted meat.
Yeah.
No, I said,
no.
I
Gail
asked
was
Gail, she
asking
never.
what was
Oh,
potted meat.
yeah.
Ooh, it's
Yeah, I used to
it's
eat
just
that.
a
And
it's just
if you're a soldier, you most definitely ate a lot of potted meat.
probably so.
Now I
I
still
can see
eat
that.
spam, but the spam I eat is the turkey. They got turkey spam.
Yeah.
Is it stick? Is it salty as they say?
Well, I mean, if you don't rinse it, I mean, I take it out the can and rinse it off. Cause with my pressure,
And then
I do.
fried.
Yeah,
Yeah. That the brine that it sits in is real salty.
yeah. So
That's
I
what
take
preserves the
mine out
meat.
and rinse it off.
That's what preserves the meat. All that salt.
And meat,
Yep.
beef, pork, chicken, and also stuff.
Grilled meat, beef, pork is a lot of salt. Facts.
You keep saying
Yes.
grim. What is grim?
It's
He
Is
good.
probably
that
trying
something
to
like
say grind.
ground?
He's trying to say
Oh,
grind.
oh, grind. Oh, okay.
Grind up
Or
meat.
ground or grind. Okay, gotcha.
Well, they do
Grind.
have
I
a
can't
turkey.
figure.
Mackenzie, give me one of them. They do have a turkey spam. So what I do is I wash it off. Wash all the sodium and that brine and all that off, and slice it up, and I fry it like I burn it on both sides. Put it on some bread with some mustard, and I'm in la la land.
Hey. I got
The
when I
spam.
loaded up for that big C, I packed up a whole bunch of stuff. I got packs of spam and stuff still in the packet from before the big C. I need
Guard 99 said he told you he can't spell.
good one, bro.
This
But
one,
I gotta go in.
this one, y'all.
I got
What's
Hey,
that,
that's
Jake?
okay. No
Says
yeah.
problem.
this one.
Yeah, I
You
got
see
one of
my
them too. I
Renaissance?
bought it. I brought it to bar. Yeah, I bought it to barter.
Yep.
Well, shoot, you
So
good with that? That's a good barter product.
yeah,
Yeah, because
I
I
put that in
know
my stockpile.
people don't want what I eat. It's going to be hard for me to barter with the way I eat. They look at my can and there's some leaves on the front, and they like, "What is that?" So I did invest in about 6 cans of that. And then the other day I did a video where I showed because I don't eat beans, but somebody was giving me beans, and I was giving them to other people, but they probably sick of them. So I decided to package them up. So now I have beans, rice, and spam to barter with.
Okay. Yeah, I bought that and added to my pantry, but we bought a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, hey, it
Uh,
is what it is. And then I found out because my granddaughter liked the Vienna sausages, and they got the chicken Viennas.
yep. I
So
loaded up
I
on them too.
yeah, so I bought her those. Did you see that what Gail said, Jex?
What is the name of that meat that Amish have out east?
Hey,
I know what she's talking about. I don't know the
Hey,
name of it.
girl, Dad.
hey, girl, Dad.
Hey girl,
Well,
Dad, how you doing? I know what she's talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
but you know what? When I was driving trucks for FedEx, I drove for FedEx for 2.5 years, and I used to deliver out there to the Amish. And it blew my mind because when I moved up here, I have never seen Amish, ever in my life. Not like in real life. I've always seen them on TV. So
Mhm.
when I moved here and I saw the community, I learned so much from them and the ways that they were doing things. Amish Amish food be fine though. I ain't gonna even not lie.
Well, the thing with the Amish is they kind of stick to the old way,
Hmm.
and then their children are kind of like our children. But now and then, when their children they get a lot of this life, and they don't make it, they go back to their Amish way.
That's true.
There's some of them that come over this side, they still won't lose their Amish way. They be in the world, but they keep them Amish status.
Gail said it begins with an S. Is it salt meat?
It begins with the S because I was looking it up, but the only thing I'm seeing is they talking about beef. I guess Amish don't eat pork, huh? Because they talking a whole bunch about
Yeah,
beef.
they eat pork.
Oh, they do.
They raise pigs.
Yeah, I've seen them all. And they gave me so many of their vegetables, and I could tell the difference from the vegetables that I would buy from the store versus what they would give me. And every time I would need vegetables, I would get from them.
Right. Now, see, I don't have cows and all that stuff, but if I did, I would do it like the Amish and like the Germans. The German now I'm gonna tell you what I know. Every German is not the same, but I was in a country area, and their house, where their house is, they have, well, let me rephrase it. The house I was in, you go to the bathroom, it's a bathroom. But when you so-called flush the toilet, everything just goes straight down. And when you come out the house, when you come out the house and go around and look in the barn, there's a whole bunch of hay and all that stuff right there. So your deposits goes right on that hay, and they mix all that stuff up, and they take it to the field. And when it get cold, you can see it smoking. It's like it's on fire. It's decomposing everything. Once it get decomposed, start smoking, they put it right in the garden.
She said it's scalpel. You see it, Jay?
Yeah, scrapple.
Oh, I ain't never heard of that. I would never found that.
I know, because I never heard of it neither.
Because I was searching high and low.
That's a combination. That's a combination of meat altogether.
Oh,
okay.
So when I was out there, I met the 100% Amish, and then I met the Mennonites.
Right.
So with the Amish, they were living the old Amish ways, like everything that we supposed to be doing. But hey, we not doing it. So, but living off the land. The Mennonites are allowed to have phones and cars and stuff like that. But some of the ways they do still honor and practice with the Amish. But I learned so much from them, and they grow everything. They grow everything, and they butcher their own animals.
Yeah, they do they own everything.
And they some craftsmen. They are some skilled
Oh
craftsmen.
yes. Oh yeah, they could do some stuff with some wood.
That they can.
But it's expensive too, though.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? If you want quality, you're gonna pay for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the Amish like. Okay, is that supposed to be straw?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. But yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
know
think it
what?
means
When you
straw.
study other cultures, you can find out some of the stuff that they do is simply similar to some of the stuff that everybody do. But the Amish do practice the old ways. So they have been
Yeah.
living like yeah.
I've
So
watched a lot of their programs because I just be interested in how they keep their food cold and what they do for electricity. So I've watched a lot of Amish programs, but they managed to do it.
Yeah.
LGG said yes, Jess. That's a living is self-sustaining. Everything is recycled.
Yes, it is.
Plant bush or pole beans and peas next to watermelons to provide a nitrogen boost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the scrapple is made out of different portions of the meat plus fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, I learned a lot from them. I learned how like the the regular propane gas tank. they would use that to hook up to some type of lantern or something, and it would give them electricity.
Yeah.
They also, she told me, one of the guys told me, wood burning stoves are good, but coal burning stoves are better.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I paid attention to
Oh,
a lot of the stuff that they did.
And they didn't use the regular coal like we use.
Mm-mm.
They used
No.
a coal that's actually coal.
Yeah,
The
that's
coal
what they
that
use.
the coals that we use is compressed and all this other additives to it, but their coal is actual coal, which is old wood and stuff. Right.
Yeah. So I
Nikki, I didn't
mean,
know you could do that for watermelon as well. Now, I did plant cow peas with my pepper because they said cow peas is good to grow with bell peppers because it gives them nitrogen. But see, I didn't know about the watermelon.
wouldn't that be considered companion planting?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a book about companion planting. What would go good with like certain vegetables, you can't plant certain things with it.
yeah,
So yeah. So I've
yeah,
been reading up on that too.
absolutely.
I mean, it's a lot of information, and like y'all said, it's not something
Oh,
that you can
yeah.
get overnight. You know.
No, ma'am. No,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So it's trial and error, and it's always a learning experience. You know. The kids will give me one of them pineapples. Like yeah, Jax, how your bees doing?
I went in there, peeked at them today. They're not filling out the top box like I want them to, but hey, I can't control them.
How many hives you got now?
4.
Okay, okay.
As soon as,
Yeah,
as
sir.
soon as I as soon as I get released from wife care, I'm going to go build me some more.
Okay. So you bill all yours.
This year I have. I've got some that I didn't build, but for the last 2-3 years I've been making my own.
Okay. Did you get that my Renaissance?
I see the three sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it hard to build? It just depends on what you want your beehive to look like, right? Do
Yeah,
you
but
follow a plan?
you got to have the measurements too, because like when I
Okay.
did my long hive, I got the measurements and stuff offline, and I did it just the way they told me. But when I started putting together, you need to adjust the measurements and stuff.
If you live close enough, you should go to the auction fund. I don't know. I don't need to go to no auction.
What kind of auction? Amish auction?
Yeah, one you get broke at.
Yeah.
Oh, I love to go. When I go on vacation, I always find the Amish community and go shopping in their little strip mall. Especially when I'm in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh,
I go
okay.
into their little community and I could just be up in there for days just looking at the stuff that they make. They don't, baby, they don't buy nothing.
They
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 grow
don't.
can
their
They
make
make
it all.
kids and they make everything.
and that's how I want to be. I want to make everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Me too, child.
They got
That's
a
why I can't.
Amish, huh?
It's not an individual thing. It's a family thing, and that's one of the
Yeah,
reasons
yeah.
that's how they succeed because it's a family doing it. But when you got one
Correct.
individual trying to do it, you won't complete it.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
true. Yeah, but
Yep. You
they
got
got an
somebody
Amish
making
flea
that.
market about 4 hours away from me up in Ohio that's
Ooh, that's a
open to
long
the
way.
public. But I mean, I'll drive 4 hours. All I want to do is just rent me a van so I can have room to bring stuff back.
biggest one about 4 hours for me as well. Yeah, because I've been meeting a lot of Missourians that I didn't even know, like
Hey,
on the YouTube lately. And for us all be in Missouri, none of us are
hey,
anywhere
Frugal
close to
Mama.
each other.
Uh,
We're all about 4 hours away from each other in different directions, southeast, southwest. They don't even know where I live. They be like, where? Where's that?
Now, see, that's one thing I do. I'll drive, and I've been wanting to go to Mackenzie. Come here. I've been wanting to go to Ohio since last year, and I didn't go because the Amish community, some of the Amish family was the one that told me about it. Come say hey to Miss Alice. Hey. Say hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
how you
Hey,
doing?
Mackenzie.
Can I show them my favorite thing? Mackenzie still up. You know her, Miss Alice. She don't go to bed till I lay down, and then she got to get up against my back. So I be glad when we get our own rooms again, and she can get in her room, and I can get in mine. But this, look, this I found these at the store. I hadn't seen them in so long.
The pineapples,
Yeah,
the
Uh huh.
pineapple.
tidbits.
Yep, 100% pineapple
You s-
juice.
how much did you pay for it? Because these pineapple tidbits and pineapple slices is getting some of them almost $2.
That comes six in a thing. I think it was like $4.
Oh, that's a small can.
Yeah, they small cans. They come six of these in
Oh,
one
okay.
pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I just try to drink one a day. The
Oh,
doctor
that's
tested my
beautiful.
blood pressure. It was 123/80.
Oh, that's
Not
wonderful.
bad.
I know. Cause baby, usually it ain't that bottom number ain't that low. It usually be up in the 90s.
Hmm.
Yeah, so but I put that castor oil in my car. My Renaissance grandma.
Good.
I got me three. The cast. Yeah, I got 3 bottles of it.
Oh, I would
That's
love to see
that's
that.
wonderful.
I'm about to
As
go
a
see the
Swiss
no but the
community
cause the buggers we
environment.
saw, Gail, they had turn signals on them. They had lights on. I was like, oh, this is some modern day stuff right here. What y'all got planned to do tomorrow? Y'all doing in the garden or planning or anything?
I got to.
Um, I don't have any going to do tomorrow.
I got to get them watermelon in the ground. They tired of sitting on the ground. They got to get in the ground.
Yep. Well, I know I'm getting up in the morning. I ain't been to work since Friday.
Oh, really? Well, are you enjoying your 3 days off?
Not really.
Oh,
Not really. Simply because I knew I should have went, but I ain't gonna say I stayed up to 2 something in the morning talking to some people online.
now we.
Look, after the live went off.
Wow.
And then the next day, the same thing. So I was like, you know what?
Girl,
I'm
this
gonna go.
YouTube is keeping you from making money.
Nah, I had to take my son-in-law to the doctor this morning. And when I took him to the doctor, it was like a 46-minute drive to take him to his doctor. I sat there and waited on
Oh.
him. I came back to the house. I was like, I get up and start over in the morning. Cause I Uber every
Did
day.
you have to
Hey
go back and
Mike.
get him?
Hey Dolores. No, I sat there with him because I
Oh,
needed
okay.
to
Hey,
ask the
Mike and
questions.
Dolores.
Yeah, I needed to ask the questions that he wasn't gonna ask. So I stayed
Look,
there
Exactly.
with him. Yeah, but his kidneys was damaged 30%.
Mm.
Not taking his blood pressure medicine. So it started shutting his systems down. But he do dialysis 3 times a week.
Mm-mm.
I
Oh
know.
no.
And just 27 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is the plan to turn that around?
Well, they're checking his labs. He's on medications now. They're looking for a certain number because his body was producing urine. So that really helped him. Because if his
Uh-huh.
body wasn't producing urine on its own, then his kidneys would have been in total kidney failure, the doctor
Shut
said.
down.
But by
Right,
him
right.
producing the urine the whole time, that helped out a lot. So
Mm.
they just got a game plan coming of what he needs to do. Medicines. He like 3 different blood pressure medicines. He got to eat right. Like it's a lot because he got a lot of fluid on his legs and his feet.
Oh,
But
okay.
we can't
Water
do
pill.
nothing. Huh?
Water pill.
I think one of those pressure medicines they gave him is a water pill as well.
Orange color.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I'm not sure at all. So what let's see. Garden 99 say he in the garden every day. LGG say I'm up potting as I watch you guys. I appreciate you. Northern Indiana is fun. Goshen ship. I don't know what that say. That is the
the
best.
ocean.
Ship
The
Shawana.
man. That sound like somebody's name. Like Shanae. I don't know, cause I really hadn't explored Indianapolis. I mean Indiana like that. LGG, I appreciate it. I'm just grateful he's still here. Because if I didn't take him to the hospital that day and really insisted and threatening him, telling him he was going to the hospital, he didn't want to
Mm-mm.
go. He was gonna stay at the house. But when we got to the hospital, his pressure was 240 over something. The bottom number was close to the top number, and his oxygen
Oh,
level was less than. That's my son-in-law, but I
so
just
that's
say my
your
son.
oh, okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, wait a minute, 2 people sick? Okay, I got you.
Mm-mm. It's my daughter's husband, but I just say my son.
Hmm.
His
Okay.
mom died 2 years ago from COVID. So, and he
Oh
was her only
man.
child.
Oh man.
So, yeah, so it was kind of hard. Yeah, that's my son. So it is what it is. But I'm grateful that I made him go. Because if I hadn't have made him went, he would have passed away that day.
Mhm.
His body was at a point of if I hadn't have took him when I took him, the doctor said his body was gonna be into a point of no return. Nothing they could have really done. So, but at the end of the day, God got the last say so. Yeah, Gail. Okay, she's talking about Gail. Dialysis is a big business in my Gardner 99 said dialysis is a big business in his neighborhood.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Meds can help. I went through something similar. The meds and water pills will definitely help with water. Yeah, the Lord, they got him on everything, and I make sure he take everything. Don't you skip now day. Yep. So maybe you could talk to Tina. Her son was on dialysis and is off it now. Fine. Thanks, Gail. I'll reach out to her and ask. I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll share. If not, we still doing our research. And I got an aunt that's on dialysis, but she's past no return. She has to have a kidney. She has to go to dialysis 5 times a week.
Mhm.
She do Monday through Friday.
And I think
So
if she was in the herbs, that might even make that better too.
yeah, Yeah, but it still goes on. It still stems from us not taking care of ourselves like we supposed to.
Well, we get these folks to keep to the kingdom and say, "Y'all feed me."
I know. Did y'all want to hear music tonight? Did y'all want to hear
I,
anything?
I don't care as long as it's some clean music.
My Renaissance, when you seen me play something dirty?
I don't
I
listen. I
don't.
don't listen.
I don't. I haven't. I don't be on your music stations.
Yeah, but you ain't never heard nothing dirty on my music station.
I've never heard you play music. That's what I'm saying. The one time that I did try to listen to your music, it was so much talking from
I
I ain't gonna say
know
who,
you couldn't
but
even
yeah, there
hear
was
it.
I didn't even hear the music.
Yeah,
I
but
because I was turning up on saying because you know when I seen you all doing like this, I'm like, what is they beating to? I don't
they be want me to play it, but you hear them talking. I'm like, okay, but
baby,
we
I'm telling
supposed
you,
to
I
be,
heard
but we supposed to be jamming on my birthday, so I'll wait till my birthday to jam.
May 10th. What's that, May 10th?
Make sense? I'll be 48. Yep, 48. My mom is
48,
62.
48. Don't be late. 48.
I
Don't
know.
be late.
My mama's 62. And my oldest child will be 31. I got a 27 and a 26-year-old and 9 grandkids.
Girl,
Mm.
your mama look fabulous.
Hmm. Oh, and her mama is 92.
And she looks fabulous.
Yeah, I appreciate her. She got 5 generations, and I'm her third. Mackenzie is her fifth.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, but if we've been on here, what, an hour and 42 minutes? Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
Cropper told you not to leave.
Crop finna get messed
That
up.
was that was an
I
hour
got
ago.
Look, it's 11:14, and I got to get up at 5:45. They changed his dialysis to 6:50 in the morning. It
Uh,
was 7:50, so I got to get up on time in the morning.
you right. You right. Microphone man here, so you ain't gonna be on. You won't be up all night.
Black
You
Samara,
yeah, you won't have
susceptible to
a
high
yeah.
blood pressures. Blacks are more susceptible to high blood pressure and diabetes. So sad. I think anybody that's a human is susceptible to high blood pressure.
I think we more susceptible because they push it on us more,
They
and
do.
they work us more than anybody
That they
else.
do. That's why
Yeah,
we
it's a
all
lot
got it.
behind that. It's a lot behind that. It's some of it is bad eating, all the grease and
Right.
the porks, just constantly, and it's life, and it's stress and it's overworking, and make you work all these hours, and then your paycheck this little, and then you trying to figure out how you gonna feed it. It's a lot. And then I love it when they tell you what you just need to stop stressing. Well, then you could bring some money up in here and start paying some of these bills. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They are so quick to tell you, this is going in the wrong direction. You just gonna have to stop stressing. I'm like, okay.
Thank you, LGG. But yeah, it's whew, it. Good night, Frugal Mama. It's a lot. It's a lot to
Good night.
deal with. Hey, it is what it
It
is.
is.
No stress when
Yeah.
you are dead. Gail said, "No
You're right.
stress when you are dead."
No, nothing.
Not at all. So
Only
it's
thing, only thing worried then is the worms. Tell another worm, move over. This mine right here. Move over.
now I want my Renaissance and Jax. I want y'all to say or give everybody one line of something motivational. encouragement. Can y'all do that?
Go ahead. Or you want ladies first?
Either
Yeah,
one of
ladies
you want
first.
gents?
You know I'm always a gentleman.
Okay. Word of encouragement. Take care of your body and always be an advocate for yourself. You know your body better than any doctor. I don't care how many years of schooling he or she went through. You have been, if you 40, you've been with that body 40 years. If you 66, you've been with that body 66 years old. The books and the paperwork don't mean anything when you go in there and try to tell them something is going on with your body and they try to tell you, well, it's not this, it's not this, there's really nothing wrong. Be your own advocate. 9 times out of 10, you already know what the issue is. All you need them to do is, I think it's this, so test me for this.
Help you identify
Be
it.
your own advocate. That's all I want to say. Take care of yourself and be your own advocate.
Well, while you're here on YouTube, let it educate you. Don't let it stress you. Plain and simple. Oh, you waiting on some
We
more?
say goodnight.
No, I was
I
thinking
said
about
keep
what
it
I was
simple.
finna.
Hey,
I was thinking about what I
my
was getting ready to say. I didn't know you
my
was
Come
gonna
on
end
with
that
it.
quick.
for
We want to
years,
hear it.
I've been wearing suits and uniforms and stuff. When I retired, I'm glad I put all that away. I keep everything simple now.
Yeah. Well, I can honestly say my motivation is um I'm new to it because I've always looked out for everybody else except for myself. You know what I'm saying? So my motivation to everybody today is if you believe in God, put him first.
I always put him first.
Always.
You cannot be good to nobody else unless you're good to yourself.
Facts.
And as everybody always say, we are wrong. We are our own enemies. We are our worst enemies. You know,
I
I
agree.
beat
Yep.
myself up so much that, I had to come to an understanding that I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. I'm going to be me. So I'm not going to be put in a box because that's what you think I should be. You know, I've never been a
Mhm.
copycat. I ain't planning on being no copycat. My advice to everybody here today is love yourself. Love those that you love. Spend much time with those that you can, cause ain't nobody promised to you.
Absolutely.
Uh, you might want to hold on because I believe David
All right,
is on
what,
the
Mary?
road here now.
David might as well get on, cause we we all finna get up off here after my Renaissance grandmama introduce her channel and tell the people about your lovely self and all the things that you do so they can go
I
over and check you out.
I am my Renaissance grandma. I came up with the name because Renaissance, I do everything. I don't have a niche. Even though my favorite is herbs. If you've been on my station, you know I am heavily into herbs, but I do everything on my station. So you won't just see one thing. I do sell natural products. I have a website, Lady B Collections, on Etsy. And I just love all you wonderful people because we are family.
Uh, I can't drop the link right now because I'm in your channel. You're
Oh,
not sharing out, so I can't drop it. But It's just J3GS Farms. J3GS Farms. That's me.
The honey slinger.
That's what they say. But
I'm gonna play a song and then we're gonna go out. But all of y'all that's in the bushes and on this live, I appreciate you all coming over to support me and Mackenzie's channel. I am Pam with Tappas Creek Homestead and more. And she wants to introduce herself too. Come on. No, you cannot. So come on. Come on, tell the people who you are.
My name is Mackenzie.
And I am Pam, and it's been real. I'm going to play this song, and I appreciate you all coming up to join me.
Good
all
night,
right.
everybody.
Good night,
Good
y'all.
night. Okay, Mackenzie.
Mhm.
Baby, let's go away from here.
That's clean enough.
Away, let's go.
If you
You
wanted
want
to
it,
get
you got it forever. And
one,
one lifetime. Let music take you home. Happiness and wonder. They're gonna fly away, taking my way. I love it when we're cruising together. Cruising is
music.
main love. Cruising is main love. I love it when we're cruising together. Everything is right. Tonight, tonight. And if you want it, you got it. And one last thing. Let the music take you somewhere. Let's do this. We're gonna fly away. I love it when we're cruising together. You can I love it when we're cruising.
All right, all right, all right. Thank y'all for joining me.
Hi,
God bless you.
everybody.
Have a good night. Bye.
Deuces.
All righty.